Stormy Sensei here. It's Saturday. We're not playing Unite though. We did Unite yesterday. We're playing some Honkai Star Rail. We've got some story bits to do.
Hey, get out of here! It's too dangerous. Go get someone from the Skyfaring Commission. Tell them Ching Ni is in trouble.
Don't worry,
Okay,
Miss
see you
Ching
later.
Ni. We've been in worse danger.
Protect me! Protect me! Time to twirl! I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl! Who's next? Time to twirl!
It's time.
What a headache. I'll end your misery.
Oh, there's still more of
There
them.
are too many monsters. Let's hold out for a little longer. The Cloud Knights should be here soon.
Just run! These monsters can't get up here anytime soon.
No can do, Miss Ching Ni. We're not abandoning you. Easy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
You two have held out long enough. Help is at hand. Cloud
that
Knight,
must be-
formation. Prepare to
I think
engage.
that's Yukong's daughter.
Hold on, Ching Ni. We're coming to get you.
Hey there, Cheesy.
Give me strength. Don't mess with me.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies.
Tougher.
Illusions of the past.
I
Time
don't
to
want him to
twirl.
summon more, so.
Time to twirl.
I'm on guard.
Get them.
Time to twirl. Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Time to twirl. I can do this. Oh dear.
Oh man.
Lance at the ready.
That was exactly some of them at the same HP as he was. That's cool. 37,000 damage.
I didn't know the Helm Master of the
small
Skyfaring
time
Commission
numbers.
dealt with situations like this in person.
Indeed. I should be reviewing files in the Palace of Astrum. However, Ching Ni decided to put herself in danger and trouble our esteemed guests with her safety. As her mother, I couldn't sit idly by. Ching Ni, have you thanked your benefactors yet?
Thank you, benefactors.
No need, Miss Ching Ni. It was nothing.
Last person that called me benefactor. It didn't work out too well for her.
You flatter me. This is a Skyfaring Commission affair, yet the two of you had to put yourselves in harm's way. I am ashamed. It was because of both of you that Ching Ni escaped unscathed. Words cannot express my gratitude. In fact, by way of thanks, I'd like to invite you to the Palace of Astrum for tea. It is about time we knew each other better.
The feeling is mutual, Lady Yukong. We would be honored.
Then, for now, I will excuse myself. Qing Ni's irresponsible actions caused much trouble for the two of you. Allow me to apologize once again on her behalf.
You always do this, Mother. Scold me before figuring out what actually happened. It was a dire situation. I was the only one who could...
You promised me, Qing Ni. We shall discuss this when we return. Please excuse us, benefactors. I look forward to our meeting.
In the timeline, this story, this quest probably
side door.
takes place prior to the Foxian haunt that we did earlier.
You have a unique way of putting things. But you're not wrong. Appearances seemingly tell us little about the lives of the Xianzhou's leaders, no matter how long those lives may have been. Yukong's inner worries and concerns came to the surface in the presence of her daughter. Only then was it clear that she, too, is somebody's mother. Yes. After all, I know what it's like to worry over a kid's homework and whether their lunch is healthy enough.
Wait, you're a father, Will?
But there's something I don't understand. Yes, Qing Ni piloted a star skiff without permission and put herself in danger, but she meant well. Nevertheless, Yukong's reaction suggests that there was something more. Anyway, let's head over to the Palace of Astrum. Best not to keep Yukong waiting.
We will not be heading there.
Let's avoid sudden exclamations like that once we're in the palace. Remember, this is no field trip. We're having tea with the Helm Master of the Skyfaring Commission. We'll need to act with diplomatic decorum. All right, let's head out before it gets late.
Just tying up some loose ends. Potential quests here. Before we move on to the new area of Penacony.
What a headache. Yeah! Time to twirl! What are you looking at?
Don't crit. We got a phone notification. I was checking it. Alright, let's see what we got here.
Fool! Get them!
Don't mess with me. Whoops. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
It's time.
What a headache. A sharp scythe needs targets.
I learned during this quest that star skiffs are actually organic. They grow from seeds. Star skiffs being the ships that the people of the Xianzhou use to travel around between ships. So basically it grows skin. Three of them? Nope.
I'm scared. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl. Yeah. Time to twirl. Time to twirl. I'll end your misery.
I forgot to check the trotter count. There have been a lot of trotters that
I'll end your misery.
a lot.
Time to twirl. I'm gonna hold everyone back again. I'll free you. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. Time to twirl. Who's next?
But we will check after the next battle. Don't want to get ambushed while trying to figure out how many trotters I've killed.
Time to twirl. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Alright, trotter count. $20. That doesn't seem right. Those are warp trotters, but yeah, 236. That seems more accurate. So 256 in total. 20, that's not so bad. Oh. Yeah, the warp trotters are these guys. There's one per map. Well, most maps at least. Yeah. If you're looking in the top left corner. Yeah, they're Big Baby J. How's it going? We are relaxing with some Honkai Star Rail. It's a free-to-play game. It's got turn-based combat in it. I always compare it to Final Fantasy X because it's not like, you know, real time. It's Yeah, there's a turn order, and depending on how strong your moves are, you can change your place in the turn order. One of my favorites right at the moment. I have stopped playing every other game in order to play this game, basically. Oh no. He got attacked by monsters, probably. Yep. How did I guess it? Mario the Real Madrid fan. Free Palestine, welcome. Where is Alicia from this game? My favorite character. This is Honkai Impact, right? Very close. This is made by the same people that did Honkai Impact.
Give me strength.
This is Star
Don't
Rail.
mess with me.
Instead of being an action game, it's an RPG. I figured you knew that though.
I'm on guard.
What? I thought this... Okay, well, that's
Time to twirl.
Is Alicia in this game? I
I'll
don't know.
end your misery.
Some of the characters have different names. Like Himiko is in both games, and Welt is in both games, and Bronya is in both games, and Sela is in both games. But some of the times they have different names in the different games. But I'll pull up the list of characters for you, and you can see for yourself. Now that's kind of how you get Mara struck. I'm really worried about this guy now. Alright, character list. Do any of these characters look like Alicia for you? That's the full list of all the characters that are currently released in the game. Welcome back, Big Baby J. I never noticed that she had a spiral hair thing, similar to Bronya, who has 3 spirals. I actually only thought that she had 2. I didn't realize she had 3. I wonder how many of these have spirals back there. Oh, Natasha might have a spiral. No, just a ponytail. Jinchura? Nope. Lynx? Hook? Nope. Pigtails. Guinifin? Oh, I know she doesn't. Yeah, hair's too short for that. Alright, we're gonna move on. That was a very informative mission. Nice. Mission complete. Why does it say that this is available? Oh, because there's more stuff after this. So if I fast travel anywhere, then I'll probably get a text message. Yep, there it is. Wall of text, okay. Alright, we're not going to continue on with that mission. There's still more. That's fine. We are going to continue on with the main story quest now.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Pom-Pom Astrom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Ahem! Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing. Huh? But I only just finished packing my bags. I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony!
Penacony.
I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously.
Just to explain to some people that haven't really gone through the simulated universe a lot, the Aeon, or they're not really gods, they're really just ascended beings, but the Aeon of Remembrance has the power to basically absorb and convey memories, and it actually has been absorbing all the memories of the entire universe since the beginning of its existence. And that's kind of what they're talking about here, like the memory zone and macro voids. Like if the memories leak out, then they actually can manifest into physical creations.
Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations. Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
You definitely will.
Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home. Don't worry, just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Legwork, the mechanic, Tiernan, the guard, and Rosalina, the surveyor.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, Perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of Interastral Peace broadcast. We're here to bring you the latest news from across the galaxy.
The IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance have renewed their trade agreement, bringing great economic benefits to both parties.
The head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Jones, personally oversaw the excavation of the ancient tomb
As in Indiana
of Emperor
Jones.
Rupert I. The ruins rank as a Category Omega site on the Potential Disaster Index.
Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform
Okay,
at
they actually do have
Penacony's
new
Charmony
information
Festival.
here.
The Garden of Recollection has gathered Memoria fragments from the lost world of Moonshield. The precious memories of this world will not be forgotten.
Let's take a closer look at the details.
I don't really want to take a closer look at the details.
Regarding the IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance, the Xianzhou La Fu has opted to renew the trade agreement.
The agreement will help to...
How's it going? All packed and ready? There probably won't be any surprises happening on
Probably.
family territory.
There are definitely gonna
which
be
is
surprises.
a bit of a shame if you ask me. But hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it. Of course not. Adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important. Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us, and it's time to return that favor.
I can't even hear the music. Is it even playing? Okay, it is playing. Well, that's interesting. So I can just find that in the museum? I could just do that now, probably. I feel like there's just no better music than Silverwolf's song.
No.
Like it just immediately opens up and it's loud.
You're the picture of
It's a short
calm as
loop.
always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush. A punchline with a straight face. I suppose that's your specialty. but regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone. Just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation for now.
I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the Express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but I don't like bustling places. And someone has to handle the work on the Express. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at your hotel check-in.
She's got pictures from the latest adventure. There's Sela and Bailu and Kafka, and even Ron May. And Dr. Ratio. What a terrifying picture she took of us being about to be mauled by the true Sting.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, drat! The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. I'm guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy. That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else should I bring? My pom-pom toy? Not a bad idea! That's kinda like bringing the conductor on vacay with me. But I think it's too big to stuff in the case. This is hard. What else should I take?
It's about time. I should find a seat.
One of the main reasons why I want to do this story is so that I can actually talk to Pom Pom and get my rewards for Trailblaze levels. Because he's actually not anywhere on the ship until this is over.
Ahem! Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The Express is about to make the jump! The Express is about to make the jump!
Alright, let's see if March 7th tries to stand it again.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, got some memory issues going on here.
Not another one. Come with me.
Huh. All of these are important questions. I actually know what her name is, but it's for the story's sake. She's not going to answer anyway.
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. A dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream,
forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long.
If you have no memory of the dreamscape, then how do you know that it is a dreamscape?
Come with me. I'll take you home. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Very cool, very cool. Well, that's not supposed to do that.
I'm not there. Turn back.
She gave us her name. She's no longer question mark, question mark. I mean, she didn't give her name.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron.
There it is.
This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want.
Apparently, she's a very important character in the Hoyo-verse.
Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape while you can still remember.
Are we on the floor or the ceiling? It looks like we're kind of on the ceiling, but the stairs are actually...
No way.
It's just so gorgeous. Oh, we're definitely on the ceiling. Yeah. Those are the lamps hanging down. That's the floor. Like a hotel lobby.
This
with
way.
some bars.
After you.
Am I supposed to walk up the wall?
Oh.
How is this even possible?
How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
Why not?
Oh, this is cool. You don't usually see games like this have dimensionality like this. Now we're on the floor. That's the ceiling up there.
We're almost there. Can you still walk?
I am become Trailblaze, the perambulator of walls.
You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop, don't turn back, don't look down. Or up, for that matter.
Who are these two? I know who this is.
How do you intend to pull them off the stage?
All we have to do is present the truth, and they will naturally reciprocate.
These voices... They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
Paying all the heed to them. Oh, this is Robin, I think. I don't know who this guy is, though.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
Right, Robin's older
But
brother.
if I can't sing, what meaning does a stage have?
This is Dr. Ratio with Adventuring, I think.
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
And this is Sparkle and Black Swan. Oh, by the way, the robot-looking guy was Sam.
Memo Keeper, do you think you can just leave?
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice, I've already chosen.
So this is all foreshadowing, I guess, for the upcoming story, maybe? Well, this isn't real even within the game. Like, this is a dreamscape. This is the border between reality and the memory zone. It's very Alice in Wonderland. Like, that's a clock that's like pouring tea into a cup that has a face that acts, but it spills onto the floor. And one interesting thing is when we were on the top floor, this all was straight, and now it's like crooked now that we're on the ceiling. Wait, we were on the ceiling before. See, like the lamps. Okay, that lamp actually was crooked back then as well. I guess it just looked like they were straight because they were so far away. Friction, friction. What are these achievements I'm getting? I guess I'll have to wait until afterwards. We're gonna make 0 story progress. We're gonna spend the entire time just walking on ceilings.
We're here.
What happens if we go backwards? I was hoping that it would have like been one of those infinite hallways. Hopefully we'll get one of those later.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
This is Misha.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you. You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before?
That's a lot of choices.
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters. For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
What? These answers don't make any sense to the question that they're asking. You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people in many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? I cannot bear such a fear. That's fine. If it means losing them, I would. If it means losing the bonds, I would. Like, I don't understand why you would answer.
Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
I would. It means that I will disappear, I would. Like, what does that mean? Like, do I disappear if I don't have these bonds?
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality, there, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses.
Everyone
That was my
trying
final
to play
question.
2.1 at the same time.
We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells. golden dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance.
Is she about to kill me?
And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
I dreamt I was slashed by someone with a blade.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
Walk onto a bubble bridge using the Dreamwalker ability for the first time. Traverse the same bubble bridge multiple times using the Dreamwalker ability. I didn't even know that was an actual thing. It's a lot of jade. Am I allowed to leave? No, I'm not. Alright, more fuel. I am actually very close to equilibrium level 2065. Enemies will be stronger and they will drop more good things. But they will be like way, way faster. I'll officially be in the end game.
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck around for you. Let's get going.
How long was I out for?
Shall we go meet up with them now? Penacony, the planet of festivities. The universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits.
Oh, we got a new background now for the loading screen.
We're here at last. to play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
You shouldn't say that out loud.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet
There's
them
only one
there.
other person. Why would you say the rest?
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge. I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting. Welcome to the Reverie. May you have an yeah, it is. The Reverie does not only provide accommodation for its guests, it is also connected to both Penacony's reality and dreamscape. Guests from all over the cosmos come here to immerse themselves in a marvelous dream. A good question. Maybe not all dreams are false. Well, at least the ones in Penacony aren't. Or perhaps should I say they are... another reality? The hotel's dream pool provides a comfortable dream experience, so don't you worry about that. Are you asking me? Well, it's not too bad. Many guests come and go, and I get to hear all about their adventures. You'll know what I mean when you enter a dream. Yes, this hotel is Penacony in real life, and Penacony in the dream is a place where miracles are born. A land of lavish joy. A grand banquet where the curtains never fall. It's hard to describe its magnificence in words. In any case, you will surely be awed.
I think you stepped away. You should go back and see how the end of my dream sequence went. I don't know that you necessarily want to take a vacation in the dreamscape.
You are well informed indeed. It is an opportunity provided by the family and a tradition on the planet of festivities. Everyone gathers in the hall, reveling in merriment, pursuing opportunities, staking all they have on one desperate gamble, and finally, their dreams become reality.
One desperate gamble. There was a gamble sequence talk between Dr. Ratio and Adventuring.
May you have a pleasant stay in Penacony.
Why is it detecting life forms inside the luggage?
Am I allowed to leave now? I am allowed to leave now. Okay.
It's most likely Pepeshi people again.
That's what Turkish does stuff like? That's good. They're actually super visible.
stood on each other's heads, this statue would still be taller than us.
Flammable goods are not permitted on the premises.
Is that
For me,
another alabaster
lubricating
head?
oil is a must-have.
Oh, wait, no. It's a full android. Blue hour. Looks like clock credits are the currency for this world.
Face recognition failed, lousy robot.
Flammable goods are
Even if we stood on each other's... Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?
Where is March 7th to be saying that?
Everything here is so tall.
You can actually book a stay on credit, and the interest is surprisingly low.
Do not gamble off your credit card.
So tired.
Fancy a dreamscape sightseeing shopping tour?
This rate.
It's friendly on the balance.
I don't want to go into the dreamscape anymore.
You can actually book a stay on credit.
You seem familiar. Did we meet in a dream once?
That'd be the cheapest and easiest pickup line for anyone on this planet.
Anything is possible within a dream.
I'm a little clock, tick tock, time, stop!
Alright, I've explored everywhere that I'm allowed to explore.
Anything is possible within a dream. Face recognition failed.
room
lousy
rates keep
robot.
going up.
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, for Platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
But that's everyone's name.
Don Hung. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, she hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
She's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for her status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid...
Show Architect's Lance or Trailblazer profile.
No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
The dream was
Well, it's just
specifically
that right
made-
now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with zero room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
What's with the barcode?
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for her. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator,
Oh,
I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all. But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow her to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry. I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here.
Oh, okay, so that's Sunday.
It's Sunday,
and
the most
Robin.
handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
This is getting, this is escalating very
I've
quickly.
kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? You're...
Hello, friend. How have you been? My apologies for any perceived slight. To show my sincerity,
Wait,
I offer
what?
you 10,000 credits as a That's the spirit. Nothing should come between friends. Tell me, whatever you need, it's on my tab.
I will take it. I'm just getting more
Please
and more
excuse
indebted
me,
to
I have
Adventure
some
Inn.
matters to attend to, so I must depart. But
No. I guess that's what the 10,000 credits is for. We're supposed to give it to this poor family. Perhaps you'll meet them again in Penacony's dreamscape. Oh. Okay, so it wasn't to give them money. What a bold choice of the developers to put us in room 666.
Everything here is so tall.
You seem familiar. Did we meet in a dream?
Are there going to be other people that I can listen into and find in the dreamscape?
Lousy robot.
I'm a little clock, tick tock, time, stop!
Anything is possible within a dream. Face recognition.
My phone clearly shows that there are rooms available.
Fancy a dreamscape sightseeing shopping tour?
I'll never get enough sleep at this rate.
A dreamscape shopping tour? I mean, that'd be some next level advertising, right? I'm very glad that advertisers can't get into our dreams yet.
You can actually book a stay on credit.
Running late again. Why is it detecting life forms inside?
Flammable goods are not permitted on the premises.
What's with the androids?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you the...
What? dress kind of looks like the dress the March 7th wore for future markets.
The singer, Epsilon Superstar. If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
We also have some
It
right
really
here.
is, Robin. To run into her in person here.
It's like a dream come true.
To meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival.
And why did he call
He
her
heard
little
you all
sister
ran
in
into some
the
difficulties.
dreamscape?
And sent me here to provide aid. Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation.
This is one of those really fancy hotels.
Mr.
They gave us a better
Aventurine
room
has
because
an
we
appointment with the
inconvenienced
Oak
them.
family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr. Which day was he?
Which day was he?
Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for
There's
us,
no way
I
March
guess we
7th.
can finally check in normally? This is just a stage name. I guess.
I thought so too. It's most likely some rule of Penacony's, or the family's. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
I want to check to see if just getting close to her. Okay, so I actually have to speak to her. I actually got a phone call from my wife. She needs to be picked up. So this is pretty good progress. An hour and a half. We will continue more of the Penacony story later, just to confirm that I'm able to go somewhere else. I am. Alright, good.
Let's take it in turns. You rest. I'll stand guard.
So we will be back tomorrow with Tactics Ogre. Why is March 7th saying in the middle of the, what's it called here? Oh, there it is. Ethereum Wars. That's why she's in there. Alright. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna do Tactics Ogre. And then Monday, more Star Rail. Tuesday Smash, Wednesday Star Rail? Maybe. We can actually probably do Metroid ones on Wednesday. And then Thursday Smash, Friday Final Fantasy. Now that we're like kind of getting into the story of Star Rail, we don't have to like go as crazy every single day on it. But hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, and goodbye.